Hello, Virgos. Welcome to Luna's Letter. So, for those who haven't known me, I am Dorothy. For those who are constantly following until now, welcome again. We will be doing a new segment which I had just suddenly thought of making. So I call this segment Luna's Letter for You. So this is a Virgo reading. This is more of a short, I don't know, but it's just like I just really want to explain in blabber. So that is why the video got is just being lengthier for some reason. But yeah, regardless, I'll be more, yeah, whatever. This is my channel. So I just like to explain to you guys. It's just like to teach and all those things. But of course, if you are interested in booking a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. You will see the post, the prices, the terms, and policies, and of course the modes of readings that I do. We will be using the Oracle deck for you guys to know the theme, of course, and the advice for you if you need one, of course. And we will be using the Rider's Waite Tarot for your prediction. Uh, this is the time also when the 10th of May, when the Akshaya Tritiya would happen. This is when the sun is in Aries, and of course the Taurus is in, I mean, moon is in Taurus. So this is the auspicious uh, sign, the most auspicious signs of all the 12 zodiacs for those planets. And it's also one of those times where it is auspicious for us to manifest. Besides that, it's new moon also. So that is why. I'm just getting. Okay, so I don't know if you're connected with other people like Gemini, Cancer, but you are getting constantly same, almost the same. What do you call this? Oracle, even though I've shuffled. Oh, anyway. So this is new. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. As great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So with regards to relationship, regardless of the relationship, if it's platonic, if it's romantic, if it's familial or what, this is not about having to agree to disagree. When we say that kind of thing, this like you're just for the sake of agreeing it, even though you don't really agree. You're just gonna agree with it because you just don't want to have any complications and all those things. But love itself does not always have to be that kind of way. In great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So you can actually to put this up simple, great relationship doesn't always have to agree. There are times that both parties would disagree, but it doesn't mean that you don't love each other. You would have disagreements. You would have times that you won't be seeing eye to eye, but it doesn't mean you don't love each other. But at the same time, even though that you don't disagree with one another, because you have different perspectives, you have different beliefs and principles, all those things, you can still support one another. You can still be respectful to one another. Compromise, having to be more understanding, all those things. There's a lot of factors. It's not always love. Okay? So it's true that love doesn't always isn't the what do you call it? The saying that love is not enough in any relationship. It's true because there's a lot of underlying factors in able to have a great relationship. It's not always just about love itself. Soulmate. So what is this about? Your soulmate is ready with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest it physically. So probably you are dealing with a lot of people in your life that you find it in yourself that are these my soulmate or are these just the people that just kept on stressing me, because you are seeing here, Virgos, that you might be praying for someone or a soulmate or as one of your soul tribe that you will feel that soulmate, that emotional connection. And of course, it's in this generation, it's not gonna be easy for us to have that kind of emotional connection with someone. That is why we should be picky with regards to it, of course. And now to say your soulmate is already with you in spirit, it's already. Just to say, it's already in your spirit. You just have to focus on yourself, focus on what you need to do with yourself, let it manifest physically because it will happen naturally. Okay? The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. New path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I've seen this in Gemini. So this is about having to release the past itself. If this is both for the good past and of course the uh, well learned past. Not to say bad past, but a well learned past. These are the experiences to say. So the things that are out of our control, the things that have been finished to say, it is now our time to release it. Not in the sense of whether we release it, they would forget it in a sense. No, it's about having to be grateful of what it had given us in that moment and what it would be giving us in the future. We learned something, we enjoyed in that. We once enjoyed being in that situation, but is now, if of, of course, if it's also telling us to embrace new possibilities, it is now the time for us to embrace new possibilities. Because if we want something that is really different from who we are right now, we should embrace new things. We should embrace change because change is one of the constant things that just happens in the universe itself. Okay, so that's what it is. And that's one of the things that a lot of us mortals have the fear of the change itself because it's unknown. You don't know what's gonna happen, it's unpredictable, but it takes time for you to finally learn that it's time. It takes time for anyone to finally embrace that courageously and fearlessly. Okay? When it comes to the matters of the heart, can you focus? Okay. There's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So this is the same message that I get from Cancer. This is about whatever you find yourself in, wherever situation you find yourself in, you would learn from something. You would get something from it, regardless. If you have decider if you have decide to get the right decision, then you're gonna learn from something good. If ever you made a wrong or mistake, then you still learn something new with it. It will still expand your understanding of life and love. When we say expand your understanding of life and love, this is about learning. And in our life, learning itself, it doesn't just always happens in a classroom. It doesn't always happen in a forum or what. Life itself gives us constant lessons to learn. So it just happens that some of us are aware, if ever we are in a life lesson that we should be really working on, or really are really said or really guided to learn, regardless of it, if we're aware or not, life would still give us lessons learned. So yeah, it's a never ending learning of growth and change. Well, it depends on you if you want to change, of course. Okay. Okay, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Oh, the Eight of Cups. And last, I'm not really getting on top because I'm told to get the other parts. Okay, the Emperor. I did not expect that. Well, Virgo, to say, you have your own SHIT to deal with, of course. But I'm seeing it. It's gonna be good. So, don't worry. It's not. It's not. I'm saying the other readings are not good, but it's also good. You have your different stories here. Okay. Queen of Cups to say, girl, or whoever you are, Virgo, you are glowing. You are thriving, girl. You are confident. You have a lot of things on your plate at the same time, but you have been regulating yourself, you have been healing yourself, you've been prioritizing yourself. You look gorgeous, Queen of Cups. Yes. You're just being guided. If you're gonna see these angels, this Cupid like mermaids of some sort, you are being guided by the spirit itself. Yes. You're being guided to whatever you need to do. You are listening to your intuition. And if you're gonna see these waters, of course the cup, how beautiful that cup is. The chalice. Oh dear. You are just thriving. You're just very, you know your worth, you know what you're doing. Yes, and oh my gosh, I just like your energy, Virgos. Yes. And I can see, if I were to correlate this with your reading, you have balanced yourself with a lot of things in your life now. You've learned balance, you've learned surrendering, all those things. Probably, you really are wise. Your energy to say you're in the state of your life that you have become more mature, you've become wiser, and all those things. With the Three of Pentacles here to say, I'm seeing that a lot of people in your life, in your field, especially in your field, they look up to you. They are inspired by who you are and what you can do, whatever you're doing. I don't know, but whatever you're doing, Virgos, you are being inspired. You are inspiring a lot of people. They're talking about you. They're asking other people that knows you, like, how does Virgo does these kinds of things? How is Virgo doing thriving and with all these kinds of um problems? Because some of them knows you've gone through a lot of, oh, I'm so sorry, I need to charge my phone. Pardon me. Okay, coming back, I just charged my phone because my phone is in low battery now. Okay, so what is this telling me? Yeah, like I said, a lot of people is gossiping, but might be gossiping about your life and asking like, how on earth are you going? Are you just thriving and all? So yeah, a lot of people is asking. A lot of people is also watching you. So yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so in the future, like I said, there will come a time that you would decide on something. You are. With the Two of Swords here, if you're gonna see it here. Yeah. Two of Swords, you are going to deal with a certain decision in your life wherein you should pick which of the swords you need to do. Which of which. So this is about, like I'm seeing it, this is about having to do the decision A or having to choose decision B, those kinds of things. This would lead you that when you choose this, when you choose the certain decision, I'm seeing if this is the kind of future in that is set in your future. This is kind of that kind of future that is adjustable. It means that you have the, whenever I say this to my clients, like nasa iyo yung manibela, or to say in English, you have the steering wheel. It means that you have the control, you have the power to choose. However, whichever decision you will find yourself in, whichever you would choose, Virgos, you would have to deal with a fixed outcome. You won't get the chance to somehow like pick the decision and you would pick the certain result. No. There is a particular decision you have to choose. It is up to you whatever it is, but there is a fixed result with it. So eventually you had picked your result, and then it is also telling you that when you have picked your result, you have to from seeing with the Eight of Cups here, you have to remove all fears, all expectations, all negativities. Even the people that is holding you back, you have to cut your ties with them. This is about leaving those things, especially in the past. So this is very connected with the past is now behind you. Release it, embrace it. This is not about forgetting. This is about just letting it stay from where it should be. This is your past now, so let it be in your past. And from what I'm seeing here, if ever I would interpret the moon phase here, sorry with the airplane, it's always been there. I'm living near the airport after all. Anywho, this is the crescent moon. This is about getting to know the truth itself in the high priestess, but this is the part wherein you have been thinking thoroughly about your decision now. And with the crescent moon and the sun ish, or this is just really the combination of the sun or the moon itself. But seeing it here, if I were to interpret these things, this is about having to from having to decide on something thoroughly and a little bit, you have your decision is whole now here. You decide wholly now. You have your final decision. And Emperor, well, this would empower you. That's what I'm seeing here. Probably some of you might be meeting an emperor at the same time, but from what I'm seeing, this would empower you to become like from the Queen of Cups. You would have an upgrade. You would have um an emperor kind of energy at the same time. So if ever you would also have to meet someone who is an emperor, good luck for those. But I'm seeing it more in regards to having that upgrade in your life, in a personal manner, your personal growth, personal upgrade. So that is your reading, Virgos. I hope you like it. If ever you do, please click like and subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any videos I will be uploading soon. And of course, please do follow me on FB and IG, Luna's Letter, Luna's underscore letter, so that you will be able to be updated and notified with whatever announcement, whatever post that I will be posting in the future, and all those things. Okay, thank you and goodbye.